While Chris Nolan's upcoming version of Homer's Odyssey has sparked a renewed interest in the classic historical epic, 25 years ago, another adaptation of the original hero's journey triggered its own revival, but instead of bringing attention to the historical epic, the film triggered popular interest in a once popular music genre that had faded into the background. Late last year, as the aura of Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer continued to shine brightly, news emerged that the acclaimed director's next project would be an adaptation of Homer's Odyssey. Boasting an all-star cast led by Matt Damon, Tom Holland, and Anne Hathaway, the film has the potential to become a modern classic, evoking the grandeur of historical epics like Spartacus and Ben-Hur. In 2000, the Coen brothers also adapted Odysseus's epic journey home. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Borrows the basic story beats, featuring a star-studded cast including George Clooney, John Turturro, and Holly Hunter. While it won't be mistaken for a revival of the gladiator movie genre, its prominent bluegrass soundtrack significantly contributed to the genre's renewed popularity. George Clooney's movie celebrated the wonders of American roots music. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Recounts the arduous journey of Ulysses Everett McGill, George Clooney, an escaped convict mirroring Odysseus's quest to reunite with his wife, Penny, Holly Hunter. McGill and his fellow escapees, Pete, John Turturro, and Delmar, Tim Blake Nelson, face a series of challenges and encounters that threaten their progress. The film, set against the backdrop of 1930s Mississippi, immerses the audience in the region's musical heritage, showcasing gospel hymns, folk songs, and blues ballads, resulting in the film's rich and celebrated soundtrack. Although the film features multiple related genres of music, the overall feel is bluegrass. The bluegrass subgenre of folk music originated in the 1940s in the region where Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia converge. Artists like Bill Monroe developed bluegrass out of the old-time music movement, giving Americana gospel, folk, and blues standards a distinctly country twist. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Exudes this sound, thanks in part to the song Man of Constant Sorrow, playing a central role in the plot. This traditional American folk song was popularized by bluegrass legends the Stanley Brothers, and the singer heard in the film is modern-day bluegrass mainstay Dan Tyminski. Clooney is lip-syncing. George Clooney's movie brings bluegrass to the masses. George Clooney in a fake beard at a microphone as one of the Soggy Bottom Boys in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The soundtrack of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Played a significant role in the revival of bluegrass music. This isn't to say that bluegrass was dead or shelved like the forgotten historical epic, but it had largely faded from its mainstream heydays in the 1940s and 1950s. The soundtrack's popularity, highlighted by its 2002 Grammy win for Album of the Year, introduced bluegrass to a wider, modern audience, many of whom did not know it existed. It also demonstrated that what was once considered a niche genre could still resonate deeply, capturing the hearts and minds of listeners across the country. Several Americana bands became mainstream in the years following the release of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Such as Old Crow Medicine Show and Mumford & Sons. Alison Krauss and Union Station, who performed on the soundtrack, saw a boost in popularity thanks to the Coen brothers' film, laying the groundwork for their crossover success over the following decade. While Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Presents a decidedly eccentric take on Homer's classic, it succeeds remarkably in preserving the literary essence of the original. After all, the Odyssey was a poem that told a story, and the film's creators strive to capture that spirit, particularly through its evocative soundtrack. Judging by the results, Clooney's movie does an excellent job, at least when it comes to celebrating the soul of bluegrass music.